Trump has signed an executive order aimed at punishing countries that illegally detain U.S. citizens. This order creates a designation of state sponsor of wrongful detention and empowers the State Department to sanction any nation placed on that list. This order is not limited to recognized governments. It also applies to non-state actors with significant territorial control, even if they are not formally acknowledged as a legitimate government. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, once a vocal Trump critic and now obediently in line, stated that the designation is modeled after the state sponsor of terror classification, warning that no nation should want to end up on that list. According to the BBC, the Trump administration has not yet clarified when it will begin taking action against offending regimes. The Foley Foundation, which was established in honor of journalist James Foley, who was kidnapped and killed by ISIS, reports that 83% of Americans detained abroad are considered wrongfully detained. Whether a detention is deemed wrongful will likely follow the criteria that's set by the Robert Levinson Act, which was passed during Trump's first term. That law allows the State Department to make such determinations based on factors like the fairness or lack thereof of a host nation's judicial system and whether the detention is being used to extract concessions from Washington, D.C. In other words, is that American being held as a hostage for ransom? On the surface, the order seems reasonable, but there's a deep irony here. The Trump administration itself has engaged in the wrongful detention of foreign nationals under its own xenophobic immigration policies. Legal permanent residents, tourists, and other lawful immigrants have been locked up in ICE facilities for days, weeks, and sometimes even for months without due process. And then there's also the uncomfortable question, which will likely get this flagged. Will this order also apply to Israel? As of March 2025, Israeli authorities have been holding an American citizen child, Mohammed Ibrahim, who was blindfolded and arrested while visiting Palestine from Florida. He has been detained without trial for months. His family has repeatedly pleaded with the Trump regime to intervene on his behalf, to no avail. With this executive order, the test is clear. Will Trump's regime dare to hold Israel accountable for wrongful detention? Or, as expected, will Trump bend the knee?